All right, welcome back to SK Hobbies. I am Stitch. So today we're doing another unboxing. You know, it's Christmas time. I don't want my kids to miss out on the fun, endeavors that me and my wife have been doing. So we got another one for the channel. It's right here. We'll reveal it here in a minute. But I guess if you guys looked at the little title down there, you guys will know what it is. But well. Let's look at it. What do you say? Count of 3. 1, 2. There it is. It's the Everest 10. She's a beauty. So we added to the collection. Is going to get this one. This is the red model. We actually got 2 of them. We've got another one, a blue one that my older son Ashton's going to get a chance to play with. And if he likes it, then maybe it'll end up being his crawler too. But so we kind of look at it a little bit here. The one that's in this box is the red one that's listed here. I'm going to go ahead and change you guys over to my other camera, and we're going to get this unboxing done. But we're also going to go over some of the details on the box too, and we'll talk about that. So let's go ahead and get you guys changed over. All right, so we're looking at the front of the box of the Redcat Racing Everest 10. This is the 1/10 scale, brushed electric 4-wheel drive rock crawler, and it's ready to run. It comes with everything. So if you see here, it's only got the 540. The Gen 8 had a 550 can in it, but this one's got the 540, so it's a little bit smaller. It's got the ESC. So as you can see, it does have a high torque servo. I don't believe it's Metal Gear, but we'll have to take a look at that once we get it out, and we'll see if it's got the Metal Gear in it. Let's go ahead and we'll look at the side here. So these are the 2 models. You got the red, you got the blue, and what's included in it is, of course, you have the assembled rock crawler. It's ready to run. Comes with the 2.4 gigahertz radio. Comes with a 7.2 volt, 2000 milliamp hour nickel metal halide battery, and it comes with the battery charger. All right, so you got a nice little picture of the controller down here, which I believe is the same controller that we have on the Gen 8. Over here you can see the blue version over here. So it's got the metal steering linkage. It's also got shocks. Talks about the bearing, precision bearing. Of course, you got the nice metal chassis. You got the tires with the rims. So it's got the axle housing right here, and then down at the bottom down there you have the solid axle carrier or differential that's down there, but it's a solid axle carrier. This one right here shows the 2 models and a bunch of verbiage down here, but you got the blue model, and then you have this model, which is the red one. And I do have the blue model over here, so once we get this out of the box, we'll put them side by side so you can see both of them. But let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of the box. There she is. So let's go ahead and get this pulled out. So it looks like right there it already fell out of the box, but there's the battery, which we're not going to use. We're going to run this on 2S LiPo. And it looks like we've got some zip ties in here. or tie wraps, tie straps, however you want to refer to those as. And got that. All right, so there it is. So this one's a little bit different than how the Gen 8s, and it's got the pins and the body mounts are right on the side right here. See if you can see that up close here. So they're right here. So if you pull those off, then the shell comes right off like that. So as you can see right here, that's you can adjust how far you want it to go in on the pin. So it kind of sets from the side. So you can see it's got a lot of movement that basically this can, but like I was saying, with this thing here, you've got a lot of spin on this before the rear end actually comes off the ground, like right there. I mean, you're looking at a pretty good distance. So we're looking at, before it comes off the ground, right there is where it starts to lift this back tire up. You can see it moving. So if we measure that distance, you're looking at 6 inches to the underneath portion of the tire right here. So you got 6 inches of movement there. Let's see if the other side's the same way. Nope, right there. Actually, that's 7 inches. Let's see on this side again. Yeah, so it's 7 inches on both sides. I just was looking at it at an angle there, and I don't think I got the full, but I mean, look at that. Look at that twist. And with looking at this, so you got the steering servo right here, which I've seen a lot of reviews about. They just replaced this steering servo. It looks like underneath it is a metal geared steering servo. So I stand corrected on that. So it is a metal geared steering servo. It looks brass underneath, so I'm assuming that is metal geared. It's not white like normal. But the mount that you can mount this servo on right here on this axle housing is the same for the rear. So it's the same housing. It's got the mounts right there that you can mount another servo. So you could really turn this into another steerer. I mean, it even looks like the linkage right here is the same. It's just you're missing this little piece to steer this. So it's kind of locked. Let's see if sorry, I was off camera there. So you can see it's locked. So really all you got to do is just put that linkage in there. And it looks like remove how these little supports here, and this would actually move. So you could actually make this reverse steer or dual steering is what you say. So ESC, and you got the receiver underneath is where the motor mounts up into here. And if you look in on this side, see if I can get the right angle here. Right there. So you can see there's the pinion and then the spur gears right here. So it is a plastic spur gear. So we'll see how that runs. We'll see how long that lasts. But you know, it is there. It looks like they're plastic housing shocks. There's a ring here at the top that's metal. But we'll see. I mean, it's not really going to go very fast. It's just so we'll get this we'll get this changed, the connector changed out. I'm gonna probably change it out to an XT60 like the rest of my 2S systems. And oh, also one thing. So on the ESC right here, you've got these little jumpers. Let me see if I can get you on the camera there. So these jumpers right here. So you can see that it's offset by 1. We move that over even with the other one. When it's offset by 1 like that, you're set up to run those nickel metal halide batteries. But if we shift this bad boy over on that jumper to where it's lined up just like that. So yeah, so now we're set up to run the LiPo batteries. So we're in that mode. So it looks like we're able to run the LiPo batteries whether we run 2S or 3S. We can run up to 3S on this system. So I'm not really going to run it on 3S. We're going to run it on 2S, which we got some Sakakin 2S batteries. The 5200 milliamp hour batteries are ADC, so it'll fit in there good. Let's see here. I don't know what it's hitting on, but yeah, so it sets in there perfect. So we're going to run that battery in there. I just need to do the change out of the connector to make it a XT60. We should be good to go. Put the shell back on. But other than that, we got the controller, which is it's made by FlySky, so it's a FlySky controller. Same as it's the RCR2CE, which is the same controller as the Gen 8 controller right here. So here's the one to my Gen 8, which is the same identical controller. So you're looking at, it's got the steering reverse right here. It's got throttle reverse right there. It's got a bind button. You got a power indicator light, status light, whether you're connected to your ESC or not. Steering trim, throttle trim, and it looks like the steering dual rate. Then you got the on and off switch. Takes 4 AA batteries. So we'll get some batteries in it. We'll get it out for its first test run. So looks like we got a good manual for it with a parts diagram. It's the same thing as the Gen 8. Comes with a bind plug. It also comes with an antenna tube if you want to put the antenna tube on. I haven't ran an antenna tube on any of my crawlers yet, so I'm not sure that we will get one on this bad boy or not either. So do notice that the tires out of the box, it's got a little flat spot right there, so setting in the box kind of, I guess, not the best idea. And then I believe this is the charger for the nickel metal halide battery. Yep, and that's what that is. That's the charger for it. So it's all wrapped up. Probably telling you, yeah, never use this nickel metal halide charger to charge a LiPo battery. So note to self, this won't charge a LiPo battery. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back up to my main camera, and we are going to we'll get the other Everest 10 out, and we'll set them side by side and get this closed up. All right, so we got the blue one out of the box. Blue one, just a different shell, as you can see. same vehicle, you know, but you know, you still get that super high. So I do recommend, you know, anybody that buys them, go through, make sure all the bolts are tight, and we go from there. Make sure the bolts are tight. These are Phillips head screws, so I will be going through and replacing them and with stainless steel and getting the nice Allen heads, hex heads, or whatever you guys choose to call your screws. But I'll probably get those changed out and go completely stainless steel on everything. So other than that, it looks like they have the shell on this one backwards. This one was already unboxed. Derrick from Derricks AZ RC did an unboxing on this one. This is actually his Everest 10 that I borrowed for the video. Also going to be allowing my son, Ashton, to try it out. So giving Derrick from Derricks AZ RC credit on this one. SK Hobbies didn't buy this one. So, might be buying it if my son breaks it. But it is his. That's why I didn't unbox the blue one. Definitely check his channel out and stay tuned. He's been doing some unboxings on that. He's also been doing some unboxings on some axials. So he's got one of those coming up. And, you know, he just did this awesome one on the old school Tamiya, or Tamiya, however you guys pronounce it, but it's the pumpkins, and he did the Midnight Pumpkin special one, and he's getting ready to start one on the old school lunchbox. So, you know, these are the 80s RCs that Tamiya brought back. So definitely check that out. I'm going to be following that one too, and you know, it's starting to make me want to go out and get one of those lunch boxes. So I always wanted one when I was a kid. You know, now that I'm a little bit older, still a kid at heart. Just letting you guys know I'm still a kid at heart, or I wouldn't be playing with toys. But anyways, we're going to get these out on the trail with the Gen 8s, and we're going to have a blast. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Stitch, SK Hobbies AZ. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.